Oh, hell, I'm in the red light district again. Oh, crap. Damn it. Yeah, for some reason, it wouldn't let me go into landscape mode when I started the stream. It was only letting me do portrait, and you know how much I hate portrait mode, Tan Man. I couldn't stand it. I was like, no, I cannot do this live stream like this. I will absolutely lose my mind. So I had to stop it. Now I got to go find me again because I got to have it up on my laptop in case I need to do something. Pardon me. I'm so sorry. So, since you weren't here for the brief little live stream that I was doing before in portrait mode, Tan Man, it's only right now. I don't know how long it'll last. Tonight, I made it to 1,000 subscribers on my ASMR channel. I'm almost speechless. Thank you. Pardon me. Yeah, I am getting a little choked up. I know it probably won't last. I'll probably look tomorrow and it'll have dropped down some. That just is how it always is, unless a miracle happens. But at least I looked on there and actually saw it say 1,000 subscribers. And you better believe I took screenshots. I took screenshots. I'm saving it. I've waited 6 long freaking years for this moment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's still going to be a while, and Lord knows I'm not going to be making anything for probably a long time, because I mean, it's like you have to have so many views and, so many watch time hours and all this kind of stuff. But I'm just so thrilled to finally be there. I just cannot tell you. Oh my Lord. So yeah, I'm as soon as I get up to that 1,010, thank you, Tan Man. As soon as I get up to 1,010, I will definitely be scheduling a celebration live stream over there. I'm telling you, my head's spinning. It really is. And it's wonderful because I've had a rough week. So I'm so glad that I had something happy. Yeah, thank you. Man, I'm telling you. So yeah, my week's been kind of chaotic because the HP guy was coming back to get the laptop, and take it away and bring me the new one, which he did. Thankfully, thank you very much. I am too. I cannot believe it took this long. But I hung in there. I didn't give up. Oh my God. But yeah, I was only without the laptop for one day. And so, luckily they brought me the new one. I guess it's working all right so far. So I'm glad about that. There's nothing to see. Thank you. Now I lost track of what I was trying to say. Oh, yeah. The other day, my sink started to get clogged a little bit. So I um, tried to fix that. But then suddenly um, there was like a leak underneath the sink. There was like this plastic type stuff that was wrapped around the pipe that goes down. Well, a hole got put in there, or, a hole formed, and suddenly the water was going out. My entire underneath thing was completely flooded. There was this much water in the bottom of that thing. So I was without water and had a disastrous mess in here for a couple of days until, well, the guy came and he managed to fix that. I know it was horrible. He managed to fix it, but that's all he did was fix it. He didn't like help me get the water out or anything. That was a huge, yeah, I know. Well, then I was like so happy that that was finally fixed, but he told me that I needed to replace the faucet because I have a leak or a drip. I have a drip in the faucet that just wouldn't stop and it wouldn't go away. And he said I needed to replace it. So I went and got one today. And I was trying to replace it myself because I've done it before. But the thing that screws on underneath was on there so tight I couldn't get it off. So I got my landlady's son to help me. I know, seriously, I was really worried because it was sitting under there for like, a whole day. It sat there. But, well, hello again. I'm so glad you decided to come to my live stream. That really means a lot to me. Y'all, I just found her channel. I got a bug, sorry. I just found her channel, thankfully, because she does roller skating. And she bought the Moxie Beach Bunnies, the same ones that I'm waiting for. She bought them and I was able to watch her videos where she was talking about them and skating in them and stuff. And I binge watched her videos the other day. I literally just watched one right after the other, just kept watching them and watching them. And I really enjoy it. So please, y'all, if you're interested in checking out her channel, please do, because I really enjoy her videos. I enjoy them a lot. And I really appreciate that you came for my live stream. It's not skating, but, well, thank you. I appreciate that so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. I'm telling you what, man, I've had this channel for almost a year, and I can't believe I'm still at only 145 subscribers after a freaking year on this one, but I'm so happy about my 1,000 subscribers on my ASMR channel. I'm just, oh my God. 6 years, Heather, 6 years. I've been waiting for that. Well, I enjoy your videos. I really thoroughly do. And it was such a trip, man. I'm telling you, this is going to sound weird, and I'm not trying to be weird. Thank you. Yeah, 6 years I've had that channel, and I've been trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, and it happened tonight. Oh, so I'm kind of on cloud 9 a little bit. What the heck was I saying? I forgot. Oh, I was going to say this is going to sound weird, but it's really not weird. The very first video of yours that I watched, oh, wow. That's a long time. I know that's, a little bit longer than I've had my ASMR channel. It's like, it's rough after a while. But yeah, the very, very first video of yours I watched was you it was the unboxing. I think it was the unboxing one of the Moxie Beach Bunnies. And then you went outside, you were skating outside. And I'm sitting there watching you skate. Tan Man's wonderful. He's great. He's a great moderator too. Yeah, I was watching you skate, and I'm sitting there going, I feel like I'm watching me. The way you were dressed and everything, and you had your hair in braids, which I tend to do these days when I'm skating. And except I wear a helmet and padded pants. But I was sitting there going, gosh, she looks like me. Not saying you're, identical twin or anything, but I'm just saying, I mean, I felt like I was watching myself. And then the very next video I watched after that was the one that you just put up the other day where you were out skating by the lake. And you were out skating by the lake and you had the little hat that you made for yourself. And you came walking up on camera and I'm going, she looks like my sister. I kid you not. I took screenshots of you out there skating looking like me, and then a screenshot of you sitting there looking like my sister, and I sent it to her. She couldn't believe it. I swear. It was the most bizarre thing. I'm sitting there going, this is crazy. It was so crazy. So anyway, yeah. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little like out there sometimes. I can be a little like running off at the mouth. Plus, see, I'm living in Thailand. I know, seriously. And it's really cool because my sister, she has just recently started knitting. I mean, literally, she's wanted to knit her entire life. She never really got the hang of it, but she's getting the hang of it now. It is 7:24 p.m. But living here, it's like I spend 100% of my time alone. So when I do these live streams, this is my way to actually interact with human beings. So I tend to talk a lot because I don't get a chance to talk to anybody. And then I always have a snack, which I've got this little cake thing that I got at 7-Eleven, which I'm actually going to have here in a minute with some milk, of course. Anyway, so yeah, it's been a crazy week. But oh yeah, and the guy came, they fixed I had my landlady's son help me with the thing. I know, I think I might have had that once before, Tan Man. I thought I was getting something different, but then I was looking at it after I got home and I thought, no, I think I may have had this. But I think I liked it. So, oh, okay. So yeah, the guy, he helped me with the thing, but then the water wouldn't come out. And then there was leakage underneath the sink. So I had to have the plumber guy come back again today and try to fix it. And it's still kind of leaking a little bit. I don't know what to do about it. I think I've done all I can, but anyway. So how are you enjoying retirement life, Heather? It sounds like from the things I've heard you say that you do a lot of like traveling and stuff like that. I'll bet. Well, I can say that you've got great places that you can skate, apparently. Oh, I wish I did. I'm telling you, where I live, there's no like basketball courts or tennis courts. Oh, wow. Well, I'm sure it'll be really nice once it's done. I know home renovation stuff can probably be a bit of a nuisance while it's going on, but there's usually a good payoff, I would imagine. I've never owned a house, so I wouldn't really know, but although I went last year, I think it was last year or a year before, my ceiling collapsed here. I rent, but my ceiling collapsed, so I had to go through this ordeal of them replacing the whole entire ceiling in the whole house, and it was a nightmare. But yeah, here there's like no basketball courts, no tennis courts, no skating rinks. Well, that sounds like a good place to try. Yeah, that's the thing that worries me. It's like God, I've struggled. Which, if you've watched those videos, you probably saw. I don't know if you watched my skating fail video. That clown show. That was, God, that was awful. That's why I added clown music to it, because I really did feel like a clown out there. It was terrible. I cannot skate on rough surfaces, and that's all we have here. I'm telling you. I have ridden my bike all around town trying to find a decent place to skate. And the only places that look like they might be halfway decent are places that I can't skate. I mean, they probably would not allow me to do it there. So I'm stuck with all this crappy concrete that's all beat up out here. Oh, okay, good. Well, thank you. Well, when I first came out here, I came out here with my husband, who's half Thai. We separated not long ago. So, so now I'm on my own, which I'm actually glad about. But, but yeah, he convinced me to come here because he's half Thai, he has family here, and the cost of living in America back in 2011, because that's when I left there, it was just outrageous even then. I can't even imagine now because I know it's gone up a lot since I left there. But the cost of living was just too high, and so we just really couldn't afford to live there anymore. And the cost of living is very cheap here. So we came here, and I'd always wanted to live in a tropical place. So I am now. I'm like really close to the beach, but that I never go to. But I still love the tropical feel of the place. Unlike you who prefers cold weather. Yeah, I had to laugh when you were talking about you didn't like the heat. Yeah. Yeah, my sister doesn't either. Yeah, my sister would never come here because she absolutely cannot stand hot weather. I mean, she doesn't mind it if it's like, pleasant outside. She'd rather it be like a little chilly than to be hot. She can't stand it. We're totally different in that respect. So yeah, I've always been more of a hot weather person, but um but I love it here. I really do. I was going to go back to the States, and then I changed my mind one day. I was standing here looking out the window because I already had my plane ticket to go back and everything. But I was standing there looking out the window one morning out my sliding glass door, and the sun was coming in through the palm trees and everything, and I was overcome with emotion. I was just like, what am I doing? This is what I've always dreamed of. Why in the world am I leaving? So I decided to stay. So here I am. I'm, like I say, by myself all the time, but I got my cats, and, I try to find things to keep me, you know, doing stuff like riding my bike and skating now. And oh my gosh, the last time I checked my tracking, they're actually on their way to Bangkok from Chicago. So it's already left America and it's on its way here. Oh, I just hope I order the right size. I'm so worried. I mean, I spent days measuring and remeasuring my foot to make sure that I get the right size. So I'm hoping I did. According to the Moxie chart for these skates, my foot was the exact measurement of the size 9 that it listed. So I went with that, and I just hope it's right. But man, I was really hoping that those wheels, since they're outdoor wheels, I was hoping that they'd work good on rough surface, but I guess not. I haven't really seen anybody saying that they do in all the different reviews and stuff I've watched and people talking about it. So far, nobody has said, yeah, they're great on rough surfaces. And the wheels are kind of small, too. So I've got a pair of outdoor wheels that I had on my other skates. And what did other people say? I mean, because I've seen mixed reviews on that. Most people say to follow the chart and do what it says, but then I've seen a few people that have said the opposite. So I'm curious to know, you know, what have you been seeing? See, that's the problem. These skates that I've got now are just too big. I mean, I knew they were. I just didn't admit it. I didn't admit it to myself because I was so disappointed, that I couldn't keep progressing. And that little voice inside was like, yeah, those skates are too big and your balance is off. And then I saw a video talking about that very thing. And I'm like, yeah, it's all wrong. Oh well. But I'm excited about getting my new skates. They better have sent the right ones. I'm going to be, after waiting and being so excited. Oh, oh my goodness. Well, that's the thing. It's like I want to use them for a while. I want to try them out. Because that's the thing. I want to try it out exactly as is, and give it a chance. And then if I feel like, yeah, I don't feel right on these wheels or they're not rolling right or something, switch them. I'll just try the ones I've got. Because that's the thing. I've got different sets of wheels that I had bought for these skates, but most of them are 82A, which is just not going to work on any of these surfaces out here because it's just not soft enough of a wheel. But I can't afford to get those Atom Pulse ones that everybody keeps talking about. Oh, get the Atom Pulse wheels, for outdoor, for rocky, terrain and stuff like that, and cracks and whatever. They say they just glide right over them. But those things are like $75 or something. I've got them on my Amazon wish list, but yeah. Well, see, I became so obsessed with the whole skating thing that I just went insane and just watched video after video after video of all these different things, learning about skates. Because, I skated when I was a kid, but that was decades ago. And I've learned a lot. It's like when I skated back then, I didn't know anything. All I did was put on a pair of skates and go skate. And when I was skating, I don't know if you remember this or not, but the outdoor skates back in those days were those clunky metal skates with metal wheels that you put over your shoes. That's what we used to skate outdoors. Those things were horrible. And you talk about loud metal wheels on concrete. Ugh, God. It's terrible. Ugh. Yeah, that's what I had growing up. And then I had to use rental skates if I went to the skating rink. Well, I preferred the inside, indoor skating back then because those wheels, those metal wheels, were just absolutely horrible. It's like, who thought that up, I wonder? It's like people didn't drive cars with metal wheels, so why wouldn't they have made some type of rubberized skate wheel or something, back then? But I don't know. Go figure. Oh my gosh. So I don't know if Tan Man ever came back. He went to get a bowl of cereal. Did he say Lucky Charms? I don't know if he said Lucky Charms. Oh, he didn't specify. Yeah, see, I have a Lucky Charms obsession. I love Lucky Charms. But to get them here, it's like, I don't know, $16 for a box. It's kind of a lot. It's insane, really. But my nose is itching. So that's a splurge if I get a box of Lucky Charms. Yeah, it's a whole different way of life here. In case anybody watching this is, ever thought about moving to another country, be prepared for culture shock and possibly a very different way of living. Because it is definitely different here. Pardon me. I think I'm ready for my cake. My celebration cake, I guess, tonight. I didn't know I'd be celebrating. But yay. Oh, I hope I hold it. I hope I can hold on to that 1,000 subscribers for a while and get some more. And, oh, man. Yeah, it's hard for me to, not think about it. But at the same time, I don't want to think about it too much because I don't want to feel disappointed tomorrow if I look at it and it's not there anymore. But Oh. Oh, okay. That's all right. Well, Tan Man, talk to Heather for a second while I grab my cake and my milk. Because I'm like really wanting it. So talk amongst yourselves and I'll be right back. All right. I'll try to hurry. I mean to leave y'all hanging. All right. That's how it is. Hang on a minute. I forgot they put this piece of plastic around this dang thing. And then you gotta try to figure out how to get it off. All right. Oh, wait. Let's see. Hang on a minute. I can't see. Hold on. I don't think so. There are a lot of people that skate that are really, really tall. This looks pretty good. I don't know if I've had this or not. Maybe. I'm about to have it now. It seems pretty good. So, Heather, this is a tradition. Somehow it started a while back, a long time ago. Yeah, it's that time of year again. Mm-hmm. And see, that's one of my problems. I have a really hard time getting my weight distributed properly, which I do think has a lot to do with my skates being too big. That was a tasty little piece of chocolate. And for anyone watching, yes, there's ice in my milk. Well, I say go for it. Just don't get a pair of crap skates. Or if anything, go to a skating rink and try skating at a skating rink and see how you like it before deciding to buy skates or whatever. And see, that's the other thing. I love the fact that, even if it's in a comment section, I get to talk to somebody who does something that I want to do and am trying to do, and has a passion, for skating or whatever. Oh, they are. I'm telling you, this really, I swear they have an effect on my just walking, everyday walking. Just my posture's terrible because of them. I figured why not? I might as well just be blunt because it's all you see. I mean, it's like you seriously. I'm out there trying to skate, and all you can see is that, which is, I'm not. I don't like it. I really don't. I wish that I could make them smaller. Of course, maybe eating this doesn't help. Well, thank you. Well, you're very fortunate. I'm serious. You're so fortunate. People don't understand. I don't know why so many women want to get huge implants. It's like, are you insane? Mm. They get in the way. It makes it really hard to lace your skates up because they're in your way. It's just, it ain't easy. And I tried using that thing that pulls your shoulders back to try to work on my posture, but man, that thing was terrible. Yeah, I don't know why somebody would want to have, I mean, it's like, good Lord. And then it makes you look even fatter than you are because they stick out, which makes your shirt stick out. And then everything just looks fatter than it is. It's like, I'm already fat. That's why I eat my cake. It's like I'm already fat, but it makes me look even fatter because they stick out so far. Welcome to my stream, everybody. Yep. Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle. Me and that's another thing. I'm a milkaholic. I absolutely have to have milk every day. But it has to be ice cold with ice. I know, seriously. Oh, do you? I'm telling you, man, Tan Man will tell you. Lord, we had a milk shortage for 2 months where it's like here in Thailand for some reason they take this milking vacation for like 2 months. Supposedly the cows are going to be having their calves during a certain time of the year, and so they stop milking the cows in order for them to be able to have their babies and all this stuff. Oh, wow. That sounds about like me. I mean, not that I go through 5 gallons by myself, but it's like they take this 2 months out of the year where you can't get milk. I mean, it's like everywhere you go, the shelves are empty. There is no milk. And I mean, I was like losing my mind. Anytime I saw any milk anywhere, even if it was like this big, I bought it because I'm like, I have to have milk. I'm sorry. I just cannot survive without it. So I think it's starting to come back. There was actually a jug at 7-Eleven today that I did not buy because I didn't really have enough money with me to get it. They had 1 jug. I hope I didn't miss out. But yeah, 2 months, and it's been more than 2 months. It has. I think it's been more than that. And it's a nightmare. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. That's from a movie. What was it? Oh, what the heck's the name of that dang movie? Sound of Music? No, not Sound of Music. The one with Fred Astaire and what the hell was that damn movie? Singing in the Rain. Yeah, Singing in the Rain. Oh, now see, I am a coffee drinker. Oh my God. I'm obsessed with coffee as well. I have my hot coffee in the morning and I have my iced coffee in the afternoon that I make myself. I don't go to places and buy it. I mean, it's rare, but I'm pretty much make it all myself because I like the way I make it. And most of the time, if I go someplace else, they don't make it right. I'm just better off making it myself. But yeah, I love my coffee. And I can't imagine living in a cold place like where you are, not having coffee. That was good, y'all. That cake. It actually looked really nice too. It was made nicely. Oh my gosh. Now see, I do like hot cocoa as well. And luckily, one of my subscribers last year sent me a box from the States. It was a gift at Christmas time and for my birthday. And she sent me a box of the Swiss Miss cocoa. See, and I'm terrible about drinking water, y'all. I'm really bad about it. Um, so she sent me a box of stuff last year. Pardon me. And she sent me a box of Swiss Miss cocoa with Lucky Charms marshmallows in it. Ah, my other favorite, Lucky Charms. Oh my God. So that was great. I still actually have one pack of that left that I saved, but I need to drink it because the marshmallows are getting squishy and mushy. Because the last time I had one, I was like, ugh. So they're not, it's kind of outdated, but I held on to it because I didn't want to let go. Because I knew once it was gone, it was gone. Because I can't really get it here. I know, even though it doesn't really get cold or anything here, I mean, it's like we have like cooler times of the year. Like right now, it's actually really pleasant. It's not too hot right now or anything. I've still got my fan on, but I have my fan on all year round. Even when I lived in Colorado, I had my fan running all year round. But um, it does get cooler at times of the year. And then during those times, I like to have hot cocoa around because sometimes it's just like the perfect time for some, especially Christmas time. Because I'll be decorating for Christmas with my couple of things. Oh, my sister's sending me a message. I sent her a screenshot of my 1,000 subscriber thing on my page or on my channel. So she was probably replying to that. Oh God, yeah, I'm like still kind of like shocked. I'm just wondering though. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna enjoy it for a little while because I'm afraid if I look, it's not gonna be there. I'm gonna be sad. 110. Anybody watching this on a replay or anything like that would like to subscribe to my ASMR channel? Maybe Tan can. Can you put can you put my link to my ASMR channel in the chat in case anybody's interested in subscribing? Just to be nice. I mean, you don't have to watch my videos or nothing, but I love it too. Oh my God, I'm telling you, and it's hard. I'm shedding. It's hard because here it's like they really don't celebrate Christmas. So I mean, you can go places and they'll have like a Christmas tree up or something, whatever. But the people here are Buddhists, so they don't really celebrate Christmas or anything. There's like a handful of people here that do. So I'm like the only person that's really decorating around here. And I don't even have a whole lot to decorate with, but I always put up a tree that doesn't have any presents under it, but but I put the tree up anyway. But this year ought to be an experience because with Poppy, this is Poppy's first Christmas. So you can imagine, Tan Man, if you're listening, that could be an experience. It's like I sleep in a tent. This thing, it zips up, and it's like a big tent thing that goes around your bed. Thank you, Tan Man. I know, well, I'm telling you, November 1st, if not Halloween night, I'm going to be putting up my tree. But you can imagine, I sleep in a tent because my little cat Poppy that I just got in January after one of my other cats passed away. He's still a kitten, and this is his first Christmas, and I have a feeling he's going to be jumping up that tree, climbing up in it. But I sleep in a tent because he runs across my face and scratches me up because he gets the zooms in the middle of the night. Dang it. I want it to stop being so red. It's not working. Ugh. I don't even know how to use Discord. I'm telling you. I'm like one of them old ladies. I don't know how to do that stuff. I don't. I don't know how to use Discord. I tried it once before and I just couldn't figure it out. I was like, I don't understand this. It was like over my head or something. This is awful. I can't get the lighting right, y'all. It's just going to look all stupid. Me too. I know. I watch YouTube videos for just about everything. Well, I know a lot of people talk about Discord all the time. I'm just not. I mean, I did, like I say, I tried it for a little bit when because years ago I tried doing Twitch for a little bit. That didn't pan out either. I was just like, I don't know. And they owe me $94.50. They don't pay you anything until you make $100. Well, I quit going on Twitch when I was at $94.50. So I'll probably never get that money. Shit. Damn it. Don't turn red. I hate that. I'm sorry if I'm making y'all dizzy. I'm not trying to. It's just I look terrible on this. I'd have to try to figure out how to get back on there. It's been so many years now since I went on there. I'd have to try to figure it out again. Good gosh. This lighting sucks. I'm sitting here underneath my overhead thing. Well, I can try to figure it out. I'll try to watch a video or something, figure out how to do it. Because I really don't know. But it might be interesting. I'd like to, it'd be nice to have some people to talk to once in a while. I mean, I do on these live streams. That's why I do them. Because it's like, it gives me a chance to interact with people and, hopefully people that are interested in what I've got to talk about, which is not a whole heck of a lot. It's like, even though I live in an exciting place like Thailand, I don't live an exciting life. So it's like, I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. But this that's one of the reasons why I'm wanting to do the skating, because I need something to do that, I'm excited about, that I can talk about, which hopefully will be interesting. Yeah. Well, at least Tan Man, though, you go places, you do things. I don't know. I would think anybody's life would be a lot more exciting than mine. But I'm not that exciting of a person. I mean, I'm such a homebody usually. So it's like I stay at home all the time unless I'm out on errands or hopefully going to skate. And y'all, I haven't been back on my skates since that last time I was in here skating in the house. Because once I realized that those skates were too big, it's like, I feel like it's a waste of time. Well, that ought to be exciting, and that'll give you, lots of stuff to talk about if you're going to be traveling and things. Oh, this freaking light. Hang on a minute. Let me see if I turn it around. Maybe that'll be better. All right. Maybe it's not quite as red. Mm. Hang on a second. Yay, I have running water again. Okay. Oh, wow. Well, if you ever get an idea that you might want to come to Thailand, but you don't like hot weather, you probably wouldn't want to come to, because it is hot all year round. Best time to come will be during the cooler season. I mean, it's like, it's so hot here that I literally sometimes will put on a robe and be cold when it's like 79 degrees and I'm cold. Ah, because that's like a big difference in the temperature compared to normal. Well, that sounds really exciting. I've never been anywhere except for here. I went to the Bahamas years ago and now here, and that's it. I've never traveled anywhere else in the world. I can't believe I actually came here. I still think about it sometimes and I'm like, wow, I'm actually living in Thailand. Well, that's cool. Oh, wow. Well, that's really cool. Man, see, I can't even imagine that kind of life either. Being in like the Navy or something like that. Oh, wow. That must have been really interesting. Because, I mean, it's like, they're traveling to different places, and that would be wild. I don't know if I could do it, though. I probably couldn't do it because I'm somebody that has to have pets. I'm an animal lover, and it's like I have to have a cat. So I don't think I could do anything that would prevent me from having pets. I've always just, ever since I was a kid, we always had pets. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, Tan Man, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about earlier that the last time I checked tracking on my skates, they're on their way to Bangkok. They left America and they're on their way here. Yeah, it's really hard for me not to have pets. I know, I'm so excited. I'm just really like, and it said on there, it said it's not definite, but on the tracking thing, it said it's actually estimated to arrive by the 9th. which is much earlier than scheduled. I don't know the exact day that it's going to be delivered. The last thing I saw said the 9th, but I don't know if that means arriving to Thailand by the 9th, but it said that it was leaving Chicago on, and it was already in flight to Bangkok. So I'm assuming that means that it's going straight from Chicago to Bangkok. And then it has to go through customs and all that stuff here. So it still could take a little bit, but I mean, they were originally said to have arrived on the 18th. So if it actually gets here by the 9th or 10th or something like that, that's going to be fantastic. Oh my God. And then with my luck, it'll be raining. Every day they've been calling for 100% chance of rain. And it usually does. It doesn't necessarily rain all day, but it's like they'll show on the thing, you know, all the different hours, and it'll show rain kind of sporadically throughout the day. And I'm like, great. Get it out of your system, please, because when my skates come, I want to go try them out. Oh, I'm going to be so excited but nervous. Well, I hope you do. I really hope you do, because I would love to see another video. Because it feels like I've got somebody to skate with. I mean, I know that may sound dumb considering that, you know, it's a video. But it's like when I'm watching you skate and you're practicing, you know, you're still, you know, you're not doing jumps and spins and all the stuff like a lot of these people do in their videos. You're still more of a beginner than that, which I love because it makes me feel not so alone. Because I feel like I'm so alone over here. I don't have anybody to skate with, nobody to help me out or cheer me on or nothing. So it's like, well, at least having videos like yours makes me feel like I've got somebody to skate with. Well, that's all right. At least you got some practice in. I mean, that's the thing that I'm, you know, telling myself that even though the skates I have are not the right size and I didn't progress in 4 months that I've been skating on them, I'm glad that I had them because it gave me the chance to really know that I really want to do this and that, you know, that I want to invest in something better. Okay. Well, thank you, Tan Man. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you very much. Pardon me. Yeah, you better be there on Sunday because I'm going to be definitely talking about hitting 1,000 subscribers. It's not going to be my celebration live, I don't think, though, unless I miraculously get 10 subscribers between now and then, which I don't see happening. I'm sorry, y'all. My throat's really dry because I've been running my mouth a lot. Well, thank you, Tan Man. I hope you have a great day and great weekend. Hopefully see you Sunday. So, I guess I'll be just waiting now for that wonderful, glorious moment to get those skates. And I'm going to be doing an unboxing video that I may cry in. I'm serious. And oh man, I hope I get that blue Moxie box that it comes in. Because I've seen a lot of them that have opened up their beach bunnies and the Moxie box is black. I hope they didn't send me a black box. I really hope it's the blue one. Pardon me, I am like seriously needing some water. I know, I think they are so cool looking. And it's like, I want to keep that box as like a decoration. I know, I love the colors. It's so me. I mean, I'm a really colorful person. So it's like, everything I wear has lots of color, and I like to decorate with a lot of color. I know. Pardon me. I think that's really cool. And that's why I really hope I get the blue box. I'm going to be, man, I've just got my fingers crossed. Because I've seen, most people I've seen have that one. But there have been a few that when they open it up, it's a black one. And I'm like, that's just not my style. It's like, I don't want the black one. I want a blue one. But yeah, I'm going to try to have to figure out, like, where am I going to put this? Because I want to set it out like a piece of art. I'm, I'm so excited. And oh my gosh, I came across this video the other day because anytime I see somebody has posted a video doing some type of review on those skates, especially if they're the same exact ones, the blue sky ones. So I clicked on this girl's video and she's sitting there talking about, oh, I just got it. And she hadn't even taken it out of the brown box that it was in. So she's like, she's like, oh yeah, I got my skates and I'm going to take them out. And so she like opens up the brown box and she gets out her beautiful blue Moxie skate box. And she was sitting there saying too, she was like, yeah, I'm really impatient. That I needed a size 8 according to the chart, but they didn't have any, so I got a 9. And I'm like, oh God. And then as she takes out the Moxie box, I literally thought I was going to pass out. I thought I'm going to faint. Instead of opening the flap to lift the top up so that it shows you these beautiful skates that are there waiting for you, she starts ripping the box all to hell. I almost cried. I was just like, oh my God. I couldn't believe it. I'm like wanting that box so bad, and here she is just ripping that thing all to shit. And then she gets the skates out, and she's like, oh, okay. And then she's like skating around out in the street. Oh. I mean, I guess, obviously that box meant nothing to her. She didn't care about that. But it does to me. It's like, I'm like, oh God, I'll probably save every little thing, no matter what it is, I'm going to save it. Even the little plastic bags that the skates come in, because I'm just so excited. Assuming that they sent the right ones. Boy, will that be devastating if they sent the wrong ones. Can you imagine? Oh God, I don't want to imagine. I really, truly hope it's right. I hope they're perfect. Because I'm really looking forward to this. Well, I probably ought to get off of here. I've been on for almost an hour, running my mouth, as I do. But I'm so excited that you came in. Well, and at some point I could feel the same way. And especially because I live in this little one-room house. So it's like there's nowhere to store anything. We don't have closets here in Thailand. They don't have closets. People buy wardrobes to put their clothes in. So you don't have storage or nothing. So it's like I got no place to put anything. That's why it's going to be an art piece. Because I got no place to put anything. But whatever. So at some point I may throw mine out too, but not for now. Not for now. But anyway, thank you so much for coming in. Anybody else that was here that was lurking in the background, I'm glad you were here. It really is. At least in my opinion. But that's just kind of how I am. That's sort of my personality. Things like that just excite me. I don't know. It's the little things that I get excited about. But I appreciate everybody that was here. Thank you. And especially since I had to restart the stream. But I figured out now how to fix it because I had to go in my settings It was a hassle, but I'm glad I fixed it. And I'm not in portrait mode. So anyway, y'all, thank y'all for being here. Well, thank you. I hope that you have a great day, and I hope you do get to go skating on Saturday. I'd love to see a video if you can, if you feel like making one. It would be great. So thanks y'all so much. Hopefully you'll come back next weekend if you can. Well, next Friday, because I do these on Fridays. If you want to come back, please do. And I hope y'all have a great weekend, and I'll look forward to talking to you again later. I hope so. I'm excited to see it, whatever it is. Well, thanks everybody. I'll see you later.